Welcome to tonight's chilling tale, a story that blurs the line between the living and the supernatural, where the past never dies. I was in South Carolina, freshly relocated from Mississippi. As a university student, I had just made the move and found myself in a cheap motel, desperately hunting for an apartment. After days of fruitless searching, I stumbled upon a 4-bedroom house that seemed way too affordable. I figured it was just an old, neglected property, perfect for someone like me, who wasn't scared of a bit of dirt. Back in my country, I'd slept in places that would make your skin crawl, but nothing could have prepared me for what awaited in that house. Right from the start, I sensed something was off. There was this heavy, musty stench that clung to everything, no matter how much I cleaned or sprayed air freshener. The summer heat should have been unbearable, but instead, there was a bone-chilling cold that crept through the house, even on the hottest days. Food went bad at an alarming rate, and once rice I had just cooked turned moldy within hours. Nighttime was the worst. I'd wake up drenched in sweat, feeling eyes on me, watching, waiting. The bathroom mirror fogged up, revealing eerie handprints and symbols that vanished as soon as they appeared. But the strangest part? The lights. I'd leave the living room light on in the morning, only to find it turned off by the time I got home. I started doubting my sanity, but decided to ignore it, focusing on my studies and work. One day, a friend from college called, asking if his friend could crash at my place for a few days. I agreed, hoping some company would make the house feel less hostile. He arrived, and we settled in for the night. At around 3 a.m., I was jolted awake by his screams. I ran to his room and found him sitting upright in bed, eyes wide with terror. After calming him down with some water and bourbon, he admitted he had a nightmare, but the fear in his eyes told me it was something more. Morning came, and he was gone, claiming he had to leave for New York. I was left alone with the shadows and whispers. 6 months later, I transferred back to Mississippi, leaving that cursed house behind. Years later in New York, I ran into my old friend. Over drinks, we reminisced, and he asked, "How long did you stay in that haunted house?" I couldn't help but ask him what really happened that night. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Bro, you won't believe me, but that night I saw an old woman pressed against the wall staring right at me. Just thinking about it still makes my blood run cold." And in that moment, I realized some places are haunted not by ghosts, but by memories that refuse to die. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you have tales of your own or thoughts on this story, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spine-chilling tales. Until next time, stay vigilant and beware of the shadows.